The one I guess that's nearest to me and ones I really take an active interest in are either the Children's Council and also the youth group. I enjoy teaching them, teaching Sunday school. We had a lesson, fairy tales, and a story in the Bible. And I think one of the questions was, in a lot of our fairy tales, you know, the women tend to play the villains. And I go, why is that so scary? And then I thought about it, and I'm trying to give an answer, and I think it was Ceci who said something about, well, it's because women are mothers, and so kids don't want their moms to be scary. And so I thought about it, I was like, well, yeah. But that was probably the thing that I remember most about learning from one of the younger kids at Epworth.
After a couple of months of going to Epworth, I decided that I wanted to become a member officially of the church, because Mariana, my roommate, had told me what a great experience it is just being up in front of the church and having the laying on of hands and everybody clapping and talking to you at coffee afterwards. And everyone has a sponsor. So my sponsor, I chose to be Clark Kellogg. We, for some reason, discovered that both of us are very fond of two-wheeled transit. So Clark and I decided that we would take the MSF, or Motorcycle Safety Foundation, safety course, and we also took the opportunity to bond a little bit outside of Epworth and learn a little bit more about each other and score the top 2 scores in the whole class.
It's more than a ministry. I think it's the intergenerational nature of the Epworth community. When my daughter Liz was born, she wasn't but a few days old before she actually went to her first United Methodist women's meeting. And she attended that from really until she was in elementary school, and we kept going. And I would be chastised if I didn't show up with her. And so we became good friends. Especially with Lillian Glander, we went to visit her probably at least once a week. We'd drop by on Saturday and take her flowers from the farmer's market. And then, of course, there's the retreats, and everybody's intergenerational. I can still remember my kids sitting there playing games on the Friday night with people who are in their 80s and 90s, like Ray and Hazel Cayo.
Well, shortly after I got here, they had the retreat, and so I joined the retreat as a way to meet people and begin to build my community. And there too, as a stranger, kind of by myself, I didn't know anybody. I'd only been here a few weeks. Everybody was so gracious in reaching out, welcoming me, and again, there were some small group discussions, and I wound up dumping some of my story and crying and having someone hold me. It's just a genuine community of people who practiced our faith in their everyday actions.
Something that I very much see as a ministry on our congregation is our Epworth prayer chain. That has been going on over 20 years, and it's this wonderful place of comfort that we provide for one another when an event happens, and it provides a place where people can outreach for prayer and not have to wait till Sunday morning. We have people who put on requests who are across the country who can't get here on a Sunday morning, and there's some needs that people have in the community that are too sensitive to share on a Sunday morning, but because we have a code of confidentiality in the prayer chain, they can still reach out and know that they're being supported in prayer.
I was at a point in my life where I had not been volunteering anywhere for a period of time, and our kids had left home, and I wanted to volunteer again, and I had more time. The woman that I was connected with was coordinating all of the volunteer groups that are serving dinner at the men's shelter. And she didn't have a full calendar yet, and she gave me any night, pick a night, she said. And we actually didn't start until just after Jim came. Jim Lockwood Stewart started at Epworth, and I remember going to a meeting. Jim was there, and I said, I don't know who's going to help me. I'm afraid to commit to this because I can't do it by myself. And Jim said, have faith. Just tell him we'll do it and have faith. Invariably, leave work early on the day I'm doing it. And I'm tired, and I've been working all day, and it's 4:15, something 4:30. I'm driving home to change my clothes and get the food, and I think to myself, oh, I'm so tired, can I do this? And I get there and it's very uplifting. It's been going on ever since, 12 years now, I think.